Year of the Dog. 'Twas the year of the rabbit in 2011, when Molly bumped his noggin for the party got revin', and Amy Winehouse died and took her beehive up to heaven, or where it is that tortured artists fly at 27. And if you thought Kyle Sanderland's a rude young chap, you could just click like or give him the slap. And if you cried on your iPad when Jobs took his nap, you could click dislike or you could buy the app. In Pakistan a man went in an octopus's garden. In the sea, yes, finally, a summer he bin Laden, head first sunk and wearing a frown, just like George W. reading upside down. And talking of displays, how about Hurly Burly with Shane and Elizabeth dubbed as Shirley? But surely you'd agree that sounds a little bit corny. A Hurley and a Warren reckon they gotta be horny.
Oh, baby, don't you know that I love
'Cause they're tweeting all the time up in cyberspace. Yes, their love's spit polished like Warney's face. And in other posh news came the marriage of the year between two bottom cheeks on a pertly rear, whilst the second in line, smooth as Marlon Brando, whispered into Pippa's ears, "You going commando?" And just like an angry, unexpected hippopotamus, the charge of divorce shocked the buttocks off the lot of us. Arnie built a love child he liked to share, and Sinead O'Connor wed and shed her fourth bloke like her hair. And Demi Moore and Ashton, how we sobbed as it came crashing. And the horror, or the horrid, love sold out to Kim Kardashian. For those of you who fancy fame, just post a sexual act, and if this idea is limp, just get your mobile phone hacked. And the cast of Glee and Libya both won the People's Choice, with our good PM responding something like, "Unusual, nice." But back here in Australia, in political spheres, came the hottest debate that we've seen in years. In the red corner, Julia just kept banging on that she's not afraid of gays, but Penny is wrong. Said, marriage is sacred for the straight, you see, and for true inspiration, look at me, look at me. And she did her best not to blush, but still appeared a little bit tired, a little Kim Jong-il. But that's another story of that North Korean lot, as they marched in time and sobbed in line to mourn their despot. From earthquakes in New Zealand to a nuclear tsunami, with Queensland pretty floody and Sudan gone balmy, Greece got in a pickle with no paddle and sunk. But occupying Melbourne with no junk in its trunk is simply no solution. It just needs a decent spanking, much akin to Lindsay Lohan, who should maybe try out planking. And Boxing Day was huge, and the crowds were whopping in a web-crashing crush doing online shopping. And as Aussie dollars ploughed the Yanks their fiscal skills at zero, we rose up to hold a cup and toast our national hero. He came from the land of salt and ore, where the big bulk carriers float to China galore. He's in spirit here where the money is spent, where $2 a week it gets you 1 week rent. Yes, he roams the world, and he told me all these tales of the fameless and shameless and their travails, 'cause at the end of 11, yup, Australia is agog. That our pride is the Pilbara and the beaut red dog.